The WBO #1 junior bantamweight contender. Please welcome from Sagamihara, Japan, Junto Nakatani.
Bantamweight champion of the world, introducing Naoya, the Monster Inoue.
Sa Asya ay ang Hapon na si Naoya Inoue ang tinuturing pinakamatagumpay na boksingero ngayon, na kung saan po inagawa nitong mapagtagumpayan na maging isang ganap na 2-division undisputed world champion. Wala pong boksingero ang nakapantay sa lakas at bangis ni Naoya Inoue dito sa kanyang dibisyon na pinagkampyonan, kung saan lahat ng mababangis na kampyon dito sa kanyang dibisyon ay kanyang winalis at tinanggal sa kinauupuan. Ito ang naging dahilan kung bakit kinilala itong si Naoya Inoue bilang pound for pound fighter. Sa kasalukuyan mga idol, ay wala pang nakapagpapahirap ng husto kay Naoya Inoue. Bagamat nakita na po natin na bumagsak ang Hapon na ito, hindi pa po nararanasan ng Hapon na ito na mayanig sa laban at makorner ng malalakas sa suntok. Suntok di gulat pa lamang ang nakakamit ng Hapon na ito, pero hindi pa rito nararanasan ang magulpi talaga sa laban. Isang boksingero pa lamang ang nakita kong nakagawa nito kay Naoya Inoue, at ito na nga ang ating kababayan na si 4-division world champion Nonito the Filipino Flash Donaire. Ngayon mga idol, mayroon po kasi ngayong isa pa na Asyanong boksingero na sumisibol na pwede talaga makapagpahirap na tumalo dito kay Naoya Inoue, at ito'y wala nang iba kundi ang undefeated knockout artist na isa ring 3-division world champion na si Junto Nakatani. Si Nakatani ay ang isa po sa pinagmamalaking boksingero ng bansang Japan dahil sa nagawa rin po kasi nitong tumalo ng mga di-kalibreng kalaban sa kanyang dibisyon, kung saan inagawa nitong talunin by a round 6 technical knockout ang boksingerong isa sa mga tumalo kay Nonito Donaire na si Alejandro Santiago. Kilala si Nakatani bilang isang malakas na boksingero na bumabato ng sobrang daming madidiin na kombinasyon, bagay na nagpahirap sa kanyang mga kalaban. Sobrang utak rin itong si Nakatani na kung saan ay palagi niyang mini-maintain ang distansya ng kanyang kalaban. Kaya naman hindi madaling mag-deliver ng pressure kay Nakatani. Ito po'y dahil sa napaka-epektibo po kasi ng kanyang mga counter na nagbibigay ng dahilan kung bakit di basta-basta nakakapasok ang mga agresibong boksingero dito sa depensa ni Nakatani. Ngayon mga idol, ano sa tingin nyo? Kakayanin kaya ni Nakatani bigyan ng kauna-unahang talo si Naoya Inoue kung sila ay maglalaban na sa susunod na taon? Ngayon mga idol, bago po natin masaksihan ang laban na yan sa susunod na taon, ay ihahain ko muna po sa inyo ang kauna-unahang laban ni Naoya Inoue sa Amerika, na kung saan ay kanyang nakaharap si Antonio Nieves. Sa unang round pa lamang mga idol ay pinaramdam na agad ni Naoya Inoue dito sa kanyang kalaban ang matatalim niyang suntok, na kung saan ay bumabato po ng malalakas na kombinasyon si Inoue na kanyang pinapatama dito sa uluhan at katawan ng kanyang kalaban. Matatalim na suntok agad ang pinupukol ni Naoya Inoue, kung saan ay gusto nitong agad-agad iparamdam sa kanyang kalaban kung bakit nga ba siya tinaguriang the monster ng bansang Japan.
Of course, underlines the fact that power is often set up by the Japs.
Such glowing things. This being his American TV debut, people want to see what he's trying to also punch with Inoue.
Because obviously you can get caught with a clean shot. Good shot from Nieves.
Right hand by Nieves to the body.
And the other guy's coming down from 122 pounds. You know, the guy coming
won the first fight for Juan Francisco Estrada. It was having his feet flat on the canvas and behind the jab on a classic 1-2. There's the classic 1-2 again. He says his best punch is his left hook. Nieves is aware of the jab, so a couple of times Inoue leads with the left hook. It's a series of punches of his own.
Watch, Inoue tries to set his stuff up, and Nieves feints and feints and
Spins the jab. Maximum impact.
Inoue has been a little bit wide. But you can see the force that Inoue
With authority.
Vicious left hand to the body from Inoue.
She's 115 pounds. Overwhelming offense anyway.
Quite aware that he's up against a guy who's regarded as a monstrous talent. He said, of course, exactly what he's supposed to.
He was never out of position. And that's the same thing you see with Inoue right now. He's always in position to punch.
He has an idea of what he wants to do in there.
Which is presence in the ring with one good hard counter left hand shot that landed on
Inoue
Inoue.
to punch and punching with him to land his own shot.
Bagamat gustong makipagsabayan ng kalaban nitong si Inoue, ay makikita dito sa laban na ito na mas nangingibabaw ang lakas nitong si Inoue. Bahagi hapon napapahinto si Antonio Nieves sa oras na gumaganti na ng suntok si Inoue. Hindi kinakaya ni Nieves ang makipagpalitan ng suntok kay Inoue. Kaya naman hindi na nito malaman-laman sa kung papaano nga ba siya makakalamang sa laban.
Fight, so he has had one knockdown scored against him, although he says it wasn't because of a punch.
So small, you go, boy, he hits like a lightweight, and that's a compliment.
Hand off the jab. Nieves trying to come back with some body shots.
The world has their eyes peeled right now on this fight. Because Inoue, those who have seen him and followed.
Just a little bit. Left hand to the body. Placement rather than power. Now combinations than any other top fighter in the world, and lands the second most per round of any top fighter in the world, exceeded only by
Inoue doesn't want him to punch. He's trying to time him in between. Whenever Inoue... And this is where Inoue has had his way so far.
Good 1-2 by Inoue. Now Inoue sticking the jab. That's his game. I think at the end of the day, if there was one Inoue just standing in, looking, waiting, and he launches again.
When one guy is coming up from below the flyweight division.
Behind the jab, like you just mentioned, so that's definitely an asset. He's saying all the right things. I just don't know if he can translate that physically.
Tries to deliver the body. Inoue did a great job of blocking. And already we've seen one thing that some fighters wait a long time to learn. His reputation is a great job. He followed up the looping right hand upstairs.
Listen, it's not a good idea to punch with a guy unless he's punching close.
And he hasn't uncurled that one quite yet. Just missed with one.
Nieves tries to punch with Inoue to get his shot in there first. There's a feint. Inoue wants to wait a little bit to punch sometimes. Punch in between when he's waiting. Or you wait.
His father taught him well. He's fundamentally sound, and that power he has behind him.
Throws with power's obvious.
Inoue has never been knocked down technically.
Ringside.
These guys are so
Regardless
small.
of what his opponent tries to do.
I think he bothered Nieves with that hard right hand.
Warning clap and thought it was the bell.
That saved Nieves right there.
Naramdaman na ni Naoya Inoue na kaya nito ang suntok ni Nieves, kaya naman nagagawa na nito na pumasok sa depensa ng kanyang kalaban. Hindi na nire-respeto ni Inoue ang lakas ng suntok ng kanyang kalaban, na kung saan nakapokus na ito sa bawat suntok na kanyang pinapakawalan.
He has an Ike Corte-like jab, very piston-like.
But part of the key to his ability to do that is balance and timing. He seems always to be in the right position on his feet, and he throws when he wants to.
Accuracy. See that? I mean, Nieves has got his hands held. His fighter will allow him to do. But I think he does, even though it's only the 4th round out of 12, he does need to
Well,
keep...
win or lose, it's a big week in one way for Nieves. He works at a PNC down a little bit.
Yeah, I think that was by design. I don't know if Inoue was resting or if he was trying to lick the punishment from the previous round to see how hurt he still is.
You see why he's called the monster. When a guy has fast hands.
Flexes are at their very height right now. that will be a problem down the stretch if he continues to fight.
Which are discouraging to Nieves. You could happen toward the end of the last round, and you could see Nieves is
steady, but he's a pick-em type puncher, not necessarily a combination.
He'll respond to an opportunity. The banking company made clear that he's aware of the kid and knows that he's fighting. That can't hurt him. I mentioned that CompuBox has him throwing more jabs per round than any other top fighter in the sport, an average of 37 coming in as it was traveling through the air to give it a little bit lift over the top and get it down to the face.
Now there's a lot of time between now and then, though.
Sometimes the game plan can go out the window quick. All of a sudden, it doesn't.
He's a pick-em type puncher until he gets his guy hurt, and then he throws in combination.
I like that.
And yet it's coming out wrong because of what
It's just
injury.
really, really tough. Do you go technical, or do you apply? Or do you appeal to his heart? Do you motivate him? And
Boxing is big. It's a big part of my life, but I've got an opportunity to do something in 3 of a schedule 12. You can see that Harold Lederman, unofficially,
Goes straight back from punches sometimes. He uses his athletic ability to avoid punches and doesn't always.
talking a lot about the power of Inoue, but as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, it's the jab that's separating it to extend yourself and try to implement that game plan when you're getting hit heavy with heavy shots to the head and the body.
Opportunistic, Jim, as you said.
this is just a brilliant round.
It's a tough and unenviable position, like you just mentioned, to be in.
Plan's not working, but come up with a better one right now.
I mean, the trainer's doing what he can do. He can only...
It's a heavy jab, meaning his weight comes out over his front foot when he throws it. Oh,
And it's anyway, it seemed to me, took the first minute of this round off to allow Nieves to throw some punches and let his punch.
Inoue is trying to pick up where he left off. He knows Nieves was hurt in that last round, and he wants to
against the next level.
It remains to be seen. Inoue is only 24 years old, so his reflexes are type puncher. He'll throw a jab, he'll throw a lead right hand, then he'll throw a 2 or 3 punch combination. He's steady.
Still gets that jab too. Really amazing job he's doing. 3-0
in Cleveland, and this week he was profiled in the Wall Street Journal.
He does need to keep a close eye on Nieves. Nieves is a tough kid, but he is taking a lot of punishment right now.
Trying to lure Nieves into an exchange where he wouldn't have to try to open Nieves' defense. He could just,
in his early to mid-30s, he'll have to make those adjustments and modify his style
for the opponent.
He just did something you occasionally see Gennady Golovkin do. He saw that as his banking career goes forward, and he said, I'm never going to give up my day job.
Responsible fighter.
Parusa na ang inaabot ni Nieves sa mga suntok ni Inoue na lumalapad sa kanyang katawan. Makikita po sa laban na ito ang layo at agwat ng kanilang kakayahan sa laban. Hindi din naman biro ang kakayahan ni Nieves bilang isang boksingero. Pero sa laban po kasi na ito, ay pinakita lamang ni Naoya Inoue kung bakit siya hinirang na The Monster ng bansang Japan.
In this fight, Jim.
For the knockout right now.
The referee has to keep a close look on Nieves in a minute.
A damaging thing to do. Like, why does he need to keep taking a lopsided fight? But in the middle of this very energetic card, I know he's not dazed in a way like but why does he need to keep taking this?
Inoue stalking.
There it is.
Another body shot with the left hook. That one hurt Nieves. It looks like Nieves is trying to find somewhere to hide in the ring, and he can't. Boxing, I don't care who you are, who you're fighting, where you've been brought up. Learn to throw the
anymore. We're just waiting for the final hook to the body to end things. I don't know what's
hiding the fact that he wants to throw that left to the body, so he can guard against that shot. He's got to switch it up, throw it right to the body. Keeping that right hand glued to his side right there. That's why you got to switch it up.
Team 1 and 2. His first loss in the last fight was a decision with which he disagreed.
Their imagination and really look devastating. Makes him
pound him with power shots. Nieves trying to slip away to the side, slip away to the side to change anything. Another left hook to the body. Inoue listening to what Max Kellerman and Andre Ward decided. Andre Ward against Sergey Kovalev. The legs go numb beneath the waist. The will goes away. The American audience know, yes, I'm a star. I know I'm a star. You're going to see big to the body. Listen to the sound when those left-hand body shots.
He's still in the fight, but if you know what you're looking at, he's had enough.
The sport's most famous duos, including, of course, Felix Trinidad and his son. There are emotional implications when they decide, and Inoue just keeps
walking him down, gets him into position. Cooler buzz the next, on Monday at work. And if he scores
Another left to finish the fight.
yes, we did Prey in front of him. So he's going to continue to throw that left hook to the body. And
Puro bodega ang pinunteriya ni Naoya Inoue na naging dahilan ng pagbagsak ng kanyang kalaban. Naramdaman na po nitong si Naoya Inoue na may kahinaan ng katawan ng kanyang kalaban. Kaya naman hindi na po tinigilan nitong si Inoue ang katawan ni Nieves na kung saan ito ang kanyang pinupunteriya na patamaan ng madidiing suntok.
It's a thud. You can hear that all over the arena here at the StubHub.
Kovalev, when you saw that, you went right there, and here Inoue has him ready to go to the body. Yup, there it is.
First time down as a pro for Nieves. First time in the ring with a fighter like Naoya Inoue. Comes from me. In the ring. Come to me. Come to me. I'm ready for
It's only going to get worse as this fight progresses. Big
right hand to the body.
from Inoue.
What a vicious shot.
I think Inoue has to put Nieves away here in this round or next. Business of his career is just a kind of sameness to every round.
With 100 bands in the body right now. He'll protect the head, but the body can't move. Experience from Inoue, only having 13 fights. Good right hand right there.
He knows what's going on internally in his ribcage.
The left hook to the body, it will win you more fights than any other weapon.
He's about to win by
Mosley, over and over and over, the sledgehammer left to the body. Can't find it as Inoue continues to track him down, pin him against the ropes,
and rematch in the main event. This is his American TV
Save him
game.
from himself.
Nieves' corner said, hey, I'll stop it if it gets to... No, he's not. You need to stop it now. Do you need to see your guy unable to...
and there's another one. It's against Oscar De La Hoya, Arturo Gatti against Leonard Doreen. How many times have you seen it? You land that left
Body, and it'll be wide open.
That's what he did. He threw the right to the body. And Nieves looked at him like, wait a minute, you're allowed to do that.
Nieves has had enough. If you want that shot, you got to go away and then come.
Sa huli ay sumuko na lamang itong Amerikanong si Nieves dahil sa hindi na po kasi nito kinaya ang tagalan ang mga suntok nitong si Naoya Inoue. Kaya naman nanalo itong si Inoue by a round 6 technical knockout. Ngayon mga idol ay sunod naman natin ang sinasabi ni Inoue na pinakamahirap niyang laban na kinaharap. At ito na nga ay nung unang pagtatapat nitong si Inoue at ang ating kababayan na si 4 Division World Champion Nonito the Filipino Flash Donaire. Sa unang round pa lamang ng laban nagpapalitan na po agad ng malalakas sa suntok at kombinasyon itong si The Monster at Donaire na kung saan po yung madidiing suntok agad ang binabato ng ating kababayan para sa gayon nga ay paramdam dito sa hapon na kanyang kalaban ang dapat nitong katakutan.
Opposite him represents the younger Verdid over a deck. WBA Super 30 seconds. Try and force into his 30s. Stiff right hand lands that time. Donaire comes back with that feint hook. Both men exchange it. And WBO strap when they go, they rip. Warning signs for him that if he does overcommit, well with him. Bring back for this one.
Favour. Stand there.
It was Donaire who was the track setter 3 years of his career.
It's just a lovely, so many knockouts, 16K.
Him off balance. It's Donaire hurting.
Open to plant his feet, knows he carries the power.
Donaire natural unification fight, IBF, that will suit up.
It's like that.
Isn't able to read, but he's walking through them so far.
And he does it into that second half. And his angle, stepping to the left and right. Second that, the 45 fights that he's had for Inoue, like I said, Donaire, some negative seeds.
Bahagyang nakalalamang ng suntok si Naoya Inoue dahil sa bilis nga ng mga kamao nito. Naging mahirap para sa ating kababayan ang makipagsabayan ng suntok dahil nga sa estilo ni Donaire na pagiging isang counter puncher. Pero hindi din biro ang sinasalo na suntok nitong si Naoya Inoue mula sa mga kamao ng ating pambato. na nabibengkong talaga ang mukha nitong si Inoue sa tuwing lumalapat na dito sa kanyang mukha ang kamao ni Donaire.
Flyweight all those years of matching his footwork, keeping to the body.
Donaire really is, you know, someone that brings, but Donaire that putting pressure on and coming forwards, landing left, cut the rip through opponents en route to the left hook. Just, but I'm sure someone like confident in his own. Good stuff. Good short left hit out again. Providence's got those hands high for the V2. Not an easy decade now as well. Crisp shot. You see every time Inoue full of power, right kind of pace he would have wanted. Inoue dictating the half of the contest, not having to have done much. 4 rounds have gone. But as you say, Inoue just in it with Donaire, is he? He's up to try and pick these counters there. His hand put the fact that Inoue, absolute animal, but how this contest has got a long time trainer to get him out of Rigondo in the championship rounds.
Naging malaking problema sa laban na ito ang edad ni Donaire dahil nga sa wala na ito sa kanyang prime. Kaya naman mas mahirap na para sa kanya ang makipagsabayan sa mas batang kalaban.
Nolito back with the left hook. So this is Donaire seeing coming, but his legs are moments to the bell as Inoue check left hook from Donaire. At this point because he knows the power. Not to way because perhaps we expected it from over a decade. He's
carrying extremely good power, superb. 5.5 rounds.
And the old champion grab.
Still look, Inoue he's starting to.
Given the leather that he's taking to take us into the second half of the fight, the way up, it just takes one
moving forward. Quick, very spike.
It's fair to say he's
the spot planting his feet.
See the patterns of move. Vita notice of how the greats have boxed the likes of Roberto Duran
from Donaire.
Maintain that gap.
Is thinking, both letting this shot
have gone down. I don't know what the odds would have been on it. Wouldn't have got much though. Inoue again with managing it so far. Reminds him why his reputation as a puncher is as it is. Uppercut, could that be a problem? Right, the right hand, he's reaching full power in the right hand. The left eye to swell a little bit. Punch lands just a little bit. Oh! Counter right hand through Nolito. He set all eyes are on the end. Battle really show difficult circumstances. We know angry puncher as Donaire was all those you not 100% and definitely with Donaire and Inoue firing back and arguing.
You've probably got everybody telling classing you as one of them in himself. Down kick him, and this is good stuff from Inoue.
Side Donaire goes a little flat foot.
Oh, good.
And this is now Inoue's round.
Oh, and again.
And he hurt Donaire on the right hand. Donaire just inching back for the first time in the round. Championship rounds. Right. Oh, Inoue will sense the shots landing clean.
Donaire, love his good stuff.
Donaire desperately trying to get back on that. He's yet to hold though.
Listen to the home crowd now. Really get behind him. As they love him. Oh, he's counting now
for only the third. And the referee
really
tries to hang on. Inoue 11 rounds, but is this the end?
Oh, what a contest
inside Tama as Inoue opens up. But his start will have seemed like an age for Inoue.
There to let some big shots of his own go.
Well, long left there.
Brilliant. Big shots.
Experts to his work anyway. He's just this where age and
Bagamat nadalo sa laban ay ang laban naman na ito ang tinanghal na pinakamahirap na laban nitong sina Uya Inoue nung kanyang makaharap sa unang pagkakataon ng ating kababayan na si Donaire. Isunod naman natin mga idol ang isa sa pinakamabigat din na laban na kinaharap nitong si Inoue mula sa kamao ng isa pang Pinoy. At ito na nga ay nung makaharap nito ang tubong Esperanza San Agusan del Sur na si Gerson Mancio. Sa unang bahagi pa lamang ng laban ay nakikipagpalitan agad ng malalakas sa suntok itong ating pambato. Gusto pong ipakita ni Mancio na hindi niya ibibigay ang madaling laban kay Naoya Inoue, na kung saan ay malalakas sa suntok din ang binabato nitong ating pambato, para sa gayon nga ay mapuruhan ang Hapon na kalaban.
1ラウンドが始まりました。赤いグローブ日本井上尚弥、青いグローブフィリピンのヘルソン。さあ川島さん、このまず井上がどんな立ち上がりを見せるか、どういうところを期待されますか。
けれども、やっぱそこをね積極的に攻めて自分のペースに持っていくのがやっぱ井上の良さなので、やっぱどんどん攻めていってほしいですね。
そして西岡さん、前回の戦いでこの井上はちょっと気持ちが高ぶりすぎてという話をしていたんですが、どういう風な立ち上がり井上見せてくれますかね。
その言葉を見ながら戦ってますよね。前回は行こう行こうという気持ちが強すぎた。4戦目で日本タイトル、やはり区切りの一戦倒そうという気持ちが強すぎた、そんな話をしていた井上尚弥です。ちょっとここはロープを背負っています。軽くパンチを、軽く左を出してくるマンショーです。何か西岡さん特徴というのはあるんでしょうか。 振り回して一発一発しっかり打ってくるっていうのが特徴。
今も振り回してきましたね、相手は。
効いてますね、効いてますね。
ここで効いている。さあ前に出た井上が前に出た。左で崩して右をというテーマを話している井上です。
左フック効きましたね。
そうですね。いきなりいきなりさらに右。
足に来てますよ。
今日は打ち抜く右というのも話していた赤いグローブ怪物井上尚弥です。さあ第1ラウンドまだ1分前です。今度は左ランキング2位フィリピンのマンションを追い込むか。
井上、
さあ第1あるいはいきなり第1ラウンドでノックアウトシーンがあるかもしれません。
ディフェンスして攻撃、
ここも左から右、そして左ボディ右出てくる相手に右も合わせていきます。石岡さん、左右のコンビネーション、これ完璧なんじゃないですか。ここまで
前回の試合よりだいぶ
試合が楽しみでしょうがない、そう話していた井上のその右のパンチ、さらには左のフックボディ、ここはアッパーを見せます。さあ世界への前哨戦、
よく見えてますね。
相手の攻撃もしっかりとブロックして、そして自分のパンチを出してきます。右だ、さらに左を重ねる井上尚弥です。ここも右、左から右を、ここは続ける。ここで
Bagamat nagagawa po nitong Pinoy ng ating kababayan ang makipagpalitan ng malalakas na suntok sa gitna dito kay Inoue, ay hindi din po kasi natin maitatanggi na sobrang malaki po talaga ang nilamang ng lakas ng suntok nitong si Inoue, na dahilan kung bakit sa ikadalawa ng round ay napabagsak nitong si Naoya Inoue ang ating kababayan.
Inoueはいきなり圧倒してみせました。第2ラウンドが始まりました。1ラウンド立ち上がりから井上が完全にペースをつかんで、そしてパンチを重ねています。ここは左、そして右。さあマンシオはどういう形でここは押し返してくる。タイトルをデビュー4戦目で取りました。23年ぶりの快挙を達成した井上、そしてデビュー5戦目はこの王座決定戦です。大振りできた。ショートの右を合わせます。そして右入れ替え、
パンチも出せなくなってきますよね。
出せなくなりますか。この階級の東洋太平が1位、そして2位がこのフィリピンのマンショです。圧倒的な力差を今井上が、ここは右を出してきましたマンショ。
井上サイドですけれども、お父さんの慎吾トレーナーによりますと、そして右のボディだという指示をこの第2ラウンド出してますね。
赤コーナーサイド、井上サイドは鈴木アナウンサーです。ここまで打ち分けてくると、これはマンシオも対応できないかもしれません。右のボディ、
バックステップちょっと距離を空けて、そこの引き際を打つんですよね。
的確に、しっかりとパンチを出してきます。そしてそのパンチがヒットします。
今日はおそらくですね、しっかり足を地につけてしっかりパンチを打ってますよね。
西岡さん、そしてボディという良さも今日は井上見せてますよね。
上下の内訳もいいですし、あとその先ほど川島さん言われたようにフットワークがですね、
非常にいいと思いますね。
あるいは何か完成されたそんな井上の姿が、最初のボールを右の親マンシオは立ち上がれるか。マンシオ立ち上がります。さあ井上右だ、ここで試合を決めに来るか。マン シをニュートラルコーナーに追い込む。ガードの上から右、直哉コール、両国国技館、右が来た。それに対して右を返す、さらに左、マンシオもここを打ち返してきます。これがフィリピンの強豪、ランキング2位のマンシオ。それに対してここで第2ラウンドが終了しています。このラウンドがダウンを奪いました。川島さん、
はい、
ここでやはり来ましたね。
このボディが効きましたね、その前のね。
Sa ikatatlo ng round ay sumasabay pa rin naman ang mga malalakas sa suntok itong si Mancio, na kung saan ay malaki talaga ang puso na binao nitong ating kababayan sa bansang Japan, na talaga namang nakikipagpukpukan sa harapan nitong si Naoya Inoue.
はい、そうですね。はい。今は
無駄がないですね。攻撃ディフェンスが速くてまだ無駄がない。
第3ラウンドが始まりました。しっかり流れを作って中盤 KO というそんな自分の理想があると話しました。
ただ西岡さん、中盤までいかないかもしれない。
見せてますよ。ただここからマンションがどれだけねタイトルへの執念を燃やしてくるのかっていうのは、
そうですね。今回は自分の成功、そして家族のために戦うと話すヘルソン。ここにただちょっと川島さん、怖い右というのがこのマンションありそうですね。
そうですね。思いっきり振ってきますからね。そうですね。また結構フィリピンの選手でも伸びてきますからね、パンチが。避けたと思ったら食らってるっていうところも、ここはやっぱりね、これしっかりガードして抜けてボディが入ってきましたよ。
ただ今の左のボディ。
ボディです。
そして右、井上尚弥、相手を見つめる。今度はマンションのボディだ。左のボディ。さらに井上が返していきます。今日テーマに話したその右が第2ラウンドでダウンを取りました。そしてこの第3ラウンドもしっかり左から動きながら左を出します井上尚弥。今日はあえて接近戦も交えて、そしてこのマンションを戦います。ここも接近戦からボディ
狙ってますね。一人で隙を狙ってそこを打ちましたね。
さあマンションが下がり始めた。マンション
ボディ効いてますね。
残りはあとは1分10秒。さあ井上、
ここでパンチまとめたいですね。もうボディ相当効いてますね。
ダメージが判定決着になりました井上尚弥です。
今日はガードがいいですね。このだけガードをしっかりされたらなかなかもらわないですね。
力というのが西岡さん、攻撃のその切り替えがいいんですよね。
非常に速いですよね。選手非常にタフなんで、じわりじわり攻めていってますよね。
そうですね。ここも接近戦から、そして少し距離を取るか。じわりじわりダメージを与えて、そして中盤というそのディフェンスを受けてその左手
効いてますね。
マンションは下がる。あとは時間、このラウンド残り時間はほとんどない。マンションは耐えられるか。ここで第3ラウンド。さあ世界幕井上が距離をしてみた。
すごいやっぱですね。
目ちょっと痛がってますね。
さらに右のストレート、右、すべてのパンチが素晴らしい内容で井上尚弥がマンションを圧倒しています。
おー、ナイスパンチ。
ここも合わせます。そして左、右、さらに左をつなげるか。ただマンションもここは引きませんでした。西岡さん、何かこう自分の中で各ラウンドごとテーマを設けている、そんな感じが井上からしますけれども、つながること自信をつけたい、そう話していた井上。接近戦も使います。そして距離も取ります。ステップも使います。そして左も右もさまざまなパンチ。
上原さん、その赤コーナー井上サイドなんですが、お父さんの慎吾トレーナーもですね、かなり手応えを感じてますね。見ていきたいという話をしています。
赤コーナーサインアナウンサーです。さあそのフィニッシュシーン、この
体を流したところをちょっと狙いたいですよね。いつもの得意のパターンですよね。
さあまずはそして左です。まず一つ井上尚弥にとっては左、そしてその左からの右です。東洋太平洋のベルトがかかります。この大きな舞台で井上尚弥がさらなる進化を全くもらえません。
非常にタフでガードも硬いので、下からやっぱり弱らせていきたいですね。もっともっと。
そして本人の中では一つ今回見せられるのは打ち抜く右、その右のストレートが出る。
マンション左目のあたり切っているようです。
井上のパンチによるダメージがマンションの左目にここはダメージを与えています。
相手ボディでさ、
戦い、このランキング2位のマンションの内容によっては次世界と、そんな言葉をしています。話しています。
世界に行ける内容ですよ、これは。
そうですね。威力がなくなってきた西岡さん、それだけ井上尚弥がダメージを与えているということで。 ノックアウトというシーンがあるか。第2ラウンドでダウンを奪っている井上尚弥という風にマンショーが変わってきました。それをうまくさばきながら井上、
このラウンド出てきましたね。
マンショーが出てきました。第4ラウンド終了。大きくジャッジが
もう足もちょっと定まらない。
さあここで右出てきたところにうまく右を合わせます。
効いたここでまとめる。
左井上がさあ前に出た。井上尚弥が前に出る。ロンドンを背負わせる。さらに出せるか。
倒れるまで
さらに右残り30秒。さらに右が出る。マンショーを下がらせる。井上尚弥世界に向けこのラウンドさらにダッシュを重ねる。ここでレフェリーが試合を止めます。
Bagamat natalo sa laban ay hindi naman natin maialis na isa si Gerson Mancio sa mga Pinoy na boksingerong humarap at nagpahirap ngayon kay Naoya Inoue.